All right, this is just a quick overview of the Street by 50 on-ear wired SMS audio headphones. These are the newer versions actually, where they're a little smaller than the previous one, or actually a lot smaller than the previous ones. And I thought about them before, especially the wireless ones, because I like the idea about it. The only thing I didn't like about it is that they're very bulky, and I don't have Beats headphones to directly compare them to, but I've used them before. I'm aware of the sound quality. The ones that I use now are Ultrasones, one for studio use and one more for semi-personal and a little bit of both. Thing I don't like about them is that they're very bulky also, and that's what I didn't like about the previous Street by 50s or the wireless ones, and that's what seems like a lot of people said too. So let me just get right into it and kind of open the box for you and show you what it comes with. It comes with a nice blue magnetic lid box. You open it up, a picture of 50, and just typical manual stuff, and that's pretty much it. It came with a blue cleaning cloth as well. Just close this back up and get to the actual headphone. Here's the hard shell case. I really like this actually, and I was real surprised when I got it. I knew it was gonna be a little small, but when I got it, they're very small. Hard shell case. You can't even tell that the headphones are in there. Actually, it's that light. Here's the blue cord, and this didn't come with it. I just put that in there because, like I said, sometimes I'm at the studio. I need a bigger plug. Other than that, this is what they look like up front. And what I really like is that they're very narrow and they're not big at all. Let me just give you a closer look and compare it to the headphones that I currently use, which are the Ultrasones. Let me just focus in for you. And this is how they look. They actually look really nice in person. They're matte finish, like a semi-gloss, only around the ear cup area. And the actual ear padding, I guess they're leather, but they're very soft, and it's really nice that they're blue inside. It's a nice little touch. It's hinges where they can fold either direction. And if you look real close here, they have nice blue stitching on the padded head area. It only goes at the top portion, so if it went all the way around, it'd probably look a little more bulky, so it saves on that. And here's the SMS audio logo on the top of the headband. And these click for size adjustments. And I like the matte finish actually because it saves on fingerprints also. The sound quality wise, these are the ones that I use mainly for studio use, the Ultrasones. Um, these are pretty big though, and they have the round ear cups. They're actually like cover your ears up, and they fold up also. You could take the ear cups off, which I like the ear padding, because you can always change them if you ever need new ones for any reason. And these are the, if you don't know what these are the PROline 650s. And they're made more for studio applications, in my opinion. And then they have the Ultrasones. These are the ones I use for both personal. Well, these are the 580s, but I use them more for personal and a little bit of studio stuff just for reference purposes because they're pretty bass heavy. And bass wise and sound quality wise for personal use, these sound better than the SMS audios and probably Beats also. They're exaggerated in the low end. And for personal use, I think someone would probably want that. But I like the SMS audio ones. They're very nice. And how can I explain this? It's the 650s, they have bass, low end, and they have high end, the high frequency sounds, but it's a little more flat. I wouldn't recommend mixing with any headphones, but you could use these more or less better than these other two options here on the table that I have. They're not as flat as they could be, but they're somewhere in the middle. Not too much bass and not too high. They're just right in the middle. The Ultrasones right here, I wouldn't mix at all with these. They're basically personal style headphones, but they have a lot of bump on the low end. So for hip hop and R&B, it'd be good. But like I said, I use them for reference sometimes when the other headphones can't pick up those frequencies. And just that's a good way to check to see if you hear the sub bass and stuff like that that you can't hear. If you look at them, they're very huge when you open them up. And the head cups itself are small and oval, but they're huge. And they have more bass than these, but sound quality wise, maybe not for professional, but personal use. I think they meet somewhere in the middle of my ProLine 650s and these other ones right here, the 580s. So it's a good mix. It's a little bit of both. and I like them. And I heard they come with a new version. They're gonna be Bluetooth or wireless, and they're gonna look similar to these, but just a little bit bigger, which you would expect with any type of wireless headphone. But I think their new designs they're coming out with are gonna be a lot more sleek and compact looking, which I really like because I like these a lot. So the more I listen to them, I like them more. When I first put them out the box, I guess because I'm already using these ultrasones, I wasn't really blown away by the sound or anything. I thought they were good though, but maybe I was expecting more and thinking they were gonna have a lot of bass. But the more you listen to them, they do break it more. Mine are breaking in very well. You can actually feel the bass in the ear cups, and I really like the size of them and the smooth. The highs are pretty smooth also, but I would definitely recommend these. And because of this, I would look more into the higher end stuff that they come out with. And I'd be very interested actually. And I would definitely recommend these. A great buy, and especially if you go online right now, they're on sale. I don't know how long for, but if you go to like Finish Line, they're actually under $100, and they're typically about 180 or $200. And that's a great buy. And they have white also, and I thought about getting them, but they look a little off white, and I knew they'd probably get dirty. So I think it's white on the under the headband and on the ear cups. Looked a little more like feminine style to me for these headphones. And I wasn't really sure about this black and blue color scheme, but in person they actually look really nice. As you can see, it looks really good together. So hopefully that helps someone make a decision. I definitely recommend them.